Welcome to episode 4 of the Accidental Sportswashing Podcast. Maybe our most catastrophic episode to date. Miles and Josh want to say hi.
Yo, what's up? I'm outside. It's 50 degrees outside.
Leo.
Oh, and my computer.
First week he's not here. That's not entirely his fault. So we will give him credit where credit's not really due. So this week, just a normal rundown. Doing some NFL predictions. Gonna talk about some Tua for sure. That just happened.
Oh yeah.
NFL for next week. Then we're gonna Premier League's finally back and talk about that and some Champo. And we don't really have a random topic of the week. We'll see if we can include it. But you guys want to just start off with NFL right off the bat?
Right before, I know we say Leo is 0.25 of a host, but it has now been 4 episodes and he's been at 0 of them. Not quite.
I mean, I'm not counting this one. I'm not counting this one yet. So
okay, it's a pass. So if he doesn't make it next week, then he goes below 25% of a host.
What's that like? 0.15?
0.2 would be 1 in 5.
All right.
Then it's like
then it gets weird.
It's like 0.175.
If we get to episode 10, it's officially down to 3.
Yeah.
All right. That's like 2. All right. So starting off last Thursday, we talked about last Thursday. So Panthers over the Saints, that was something. Neither teams are really good. Jameis is a lot worse than I expected.
25 of 41 for passing. Just really bad.
That was just.
He was good statistically last year. Maybe it's a different system.
Hold on. I just want to go down how these possessions ended for the game. Punt, Carolina. Punt, Saints. Punt, Carolina. Fumble, Saints. Punt, Saints. Carolina field goal. Punt, field goal. Block field goal. Turnover on downs. End of half. Missed field goals. Turnover on downs. Punt, touchdown. Touchdown, interception. Field goal. Punt, touchdown. Punt, interception. End of game. Like, holy shit.
That's going to be like one of the dullest games of the year. And that's like saying a lot because we've had some dull-ass games
We had an 11-10 game.
Yeah, and this might be worse. But, not much
that
to say.
game happened, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, not really much to say about that game, but, the NFC South actually sucks. It might actually be worse than the NFC East. So,
probably.
It's a disaster class.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Bears getting carried by their defense once again. Even though they did give up 20 to the Texans, who are still winless. So.
I mean, they did have a tie, but.
Not a win.
Yeah.
That is not a win.
It's just fucking hilarious to see every fucking week Bears fans complaining about Justin Fields, even though there's literally nothing around him. But they're like, oh, Justin Fields is a bust. Like, dude,
Khalil Herbert's there.
Yeah, of course he was on my bench, but
I have David Montgomery, so I'm not actually super happy about that situation.
Thank God I don't have him anymore.
I have Dameon Pierce too, though, so he's good.
Okay, you're fine.
Fair enough.
But Bears defense. I feel like the last decent quarterback they had was Jay Cutler, and he wasn't even that good. Like he was good.
He was
they had an MVP.
He was like slightly above average. Okay, wait, you're saying MVP?
What?
MVP.
Oh, shut the fuck up. The MVP, the Nickelodeon bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
Do they even do that anymore? They do that still, right?
They did.
They will do it.
Jaguars fans are really mad that Trevor Lawrence won the fan vote, but then did not get the award.
Yeah,
they did it this week.
God.
That was a big controversy.
I definitely heard about that for sure. But the Bears always somehow have a good defense and a shitty offense. So yeah,
it's a curse.
Bears not gonna get a high pick. If they don't get a high pick this year, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. But after that, you had Colts upsetting the Chiefs. The first time I've seen a one record, which is absolute. I feel like that may have been the first time this happened.
No way. There's
no way that's
a tie, but tie in the first week.
You're forgetting that the 1950s existed.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah.
All right,
that was a weird game.
While I look this up, what the hell happened to the Chiefs?
They suck and will not be making the playoffs because they're bad. Patrick Mahomes
they're just
washed.
They're
Andy
just
Reid is bad.
Oh, I'm actually stupid. This happened in 2018, actually, and it was 3 teams.
3 teams did it? That's not
Steelers,
possible.
Browns, and Packers.
You
What
cannot
the
have
Jesus.
only 3 teams with a tie. That's not how ties work.
No. But with the
No,
one,
but like
else
one of them
went.
probably had a loss or
Okay, yeah,
something.
one
or
did
like a
not do
win.
that. Yeah, I see.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's insane.
Who had the ties?
Steelers, Browns, and it was 4.
They
Yeah,
all went 1-1-1.
yeah. Steelers, Browns, Packers, and Vikings.
That's kind of like the perfect record, though, because it's like you're
Yeah.
just really mediocre, and that's what we. That's my
That
favorite
is
type of
quite
team.
literally-
That's what we're really shooting for. Like post 2012 Eli Manning. That's really what we want right there.
I love ties.
Jesus.
We know you've said this like maybe.
Yeah, because you're an Atletico Madrid fan. Like, what do we expect?
Yeah, but I don't
But yeah,
like it when they draw. That's not as fun.
Eric Bieniemy getting a lot of coverage now for yelling at Mahomes, and let this be known that he is not a good person, and he's the last black man in the NFL to deserve a fucking coaching opportunity.
Eric
So please stop.
Bieniemy? No,
Yes.
no, dude. He's a CU legend. We love Eric Bieniemy.
God, that dude is such a piece of shit. I hate, like, he's
feel
the
like
one
people
black
are
guy that gets
overreacting to
spotlight on every coaching carousel. It's like, can we please talk about literally any other black coach? Please.
Wow.
Like, holy fuck. It's so aggravating. Like, do you really think Andy Reid has nothing to do with the offense? Seriously?
I would like to see Bieniemy succeed.
I wouldn't. He's not a good person. Moving on to the next game. More fans whining with the Bills losing to the Dolphins. We're gonna touch on this more later, but seriously, what the fuck did they do with Tua? Like, did they just ask him what color the sky was or some shit and send him back out there?
They're like,
They said it was a
probably
back
fine.
injury, which
Yeah.
is
Oh, and I just
complete
got the tweet
bullshit.
notification that Tua will be fucking flying tonight. Flying.
That's ridiculous.
Like, holy shit! I can't wait till like 5 years down the line the Dolphin gets to the high hell. Cause what the
They
fuck
should
is
get to high hell, but like, let's talk about that later.
Yeah, I mean, Dolphins, they look better, but yeah, Bills fans were whining because their team was in the sun. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, that is a known thing that happens at Dolphin Stadium. That's like
Yeah, but
really
then
funny.
I mean,
you
at that point, they should just make a dome or something.
Exactly. Well, no, it's a
Miami.
natural advantage, and drink water and like they could have easily just brought a tent. They have the money, just to buy a tent for their
Or just
sides.
give visors to all the players and
Exactly.
have them looking like golfers out there.
Exactly, but no. But yeah, Bills.
Also
I didn't.
that,
I barely heard any Bills fans. I mean, players complaining about it. It was just the fans on Twitter. It's like
it's the fans.
they're like, it's human
You
rights
expect.
violations. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw someone say it was some white woman say it was human rights violations. Again, can we just say white women are weird? Like there was like some white girl like who was making a joke at halftime and Tua got hurt. It's like, why?
Okay,
Like,
well, white boys do that
that's
as
like-
well.
no, but it was
that's
like a really weird joke. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Just
I
for the-
quote tweeted it. Yeah.
Also, we gotta talk about that offensive coordinator's reaction to the failed play at the end.
What
I
is
get
it?
it.
Smashing his Stu was smashing his tablet.
I get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's like it's kind of funny to just look at it. It's like a harmless kind of thing to make fun of, I guess.
What was funnier was that punt.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just like it was like what at the end zone they kicked it, hit
Yeah.
someone's ass, and it just like went out for
And
like
it
a
was a
safety or some
safety.
shit. It's like that's so bizarre.
This was a good week for the safety.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Dan Orlovsky got to celebrate because of Jimmy G.
That was
but,
okay.
That was probably the funniest play I've ever seen. But
Yeah, that was-
That
just
has
a
to be
little
the
later.
funniest play of the entire.
But so moving on, you have Lions Vikings. Played how it should have. Jay Jettas was invisible, unfortunately for my fantasy team. But
Lions kind of choked.
He's kind of like not doing what he usually does so well, just like create separation.
yeah,
And,
which
like-
kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
oh,
I
that's
wonder
Actually
if he's gonna
surprising
bounce back.
Yeah,
because he was projected to get more of a Cooper Cup type role this season, which has
Yeah,
not
he
been the
literally
case.
was supposed to be in a Cooper Cup type role, which is a bit bizarre. He only had 14 yards this game, and he had like what 200 yards against the Packers week 1, and we thought he was going to like break the
The
NFL.
Packers,
The Packers aren't good on
Well, like the
defense.
Packers' defense that game was awful. Like they
Well,
didn't
the
even
Lions'
know
defense
where he
is
was.
also not good, like at all. So
It's kind of bizarre.
Okuda has been like their only good player.
Yeah, like I said before, I would feel bad for Rodgers if he wasn't a total piece of shit. So
You should feel bad for me because I have Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy team.
nobody told you to draft that motherfucker.
It was between him and Dak, and we all
Oh,
saw
wait.
Dak.
Well, like,
Well,
I
what
guess that's
quarterback
like
behind
lesser
him?
evil for fantasy.
Well, anyways, moving on. We had Raven. Give Lamar his fucking. He's gonna get so much guaranteed money, and I can't wait to see it.
Dude, I cannot
can't
wait
wait
to see him throwing to DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett next year. It's going to be awesome.
Are you
Yeah, okay. He's
That's
gonna
like
be
some
throwing to Alec
crazy
Bagman
optimism, man?
and Darius Toney 2 games a year.
Kadarius Toney, man, please stay healthy.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little later. But
Do
yeah.
you think there's this crazy
Patriots
stat
putting up
about Lamar, where it's like he had more touchdowns than like 20 teams in the league right now?
Jesus, I can believe that though for sure.
He's
like-
the
he has,
MVP at this point.
Yeah,
in the year.
right now. I mean, it's kind of
Fuck
stupid
Jalen
to like
Hurts.
announce MVP in like week 3, week 4, but it's like the way he's playing, it's like shit. He's the front runner right now. It's his kind of trophy to lose. Though to be fair, he did have that last year, and then he got injured. But
Yeah. But moving on, then you have Bengals Jets. My boy Joe Shiesty's back. You know,
Well,
he's
crazy.
also back this game.
okay.
Yes, he was also exactly. He's still back. But yeah, the Jets fucking stink. Zach Wilson isn't any better. Joe Flacco
Are we
absolutely
talking
dog.
about Joe Flacco through 52 passes?
Yeah, that's just. It's not even like they have bad
Arm
running.
is like
They have decent running backs too. They just
it's like it's bizarre.
Also,
Nope.
Him
Chris Paul is
Howard.
doing good.
Tyler Conklin is their top receiver at the moment.
Ugh. Ugh.
That's not good.
Yikes. That's well. They do have Garrett Wilson, you know.
Yeah,
So.
but
He's good. He's
Yeah, they have good receivers. It just, you know.
Joe Flacco throws to Tyler Conklin.
God. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what they do with Zach Wilson, but I don't think they're going to be that good.
It should be
No.
a
I
much
don't think
more
they're gonna be that
interesting
much
team,
better.
though.
oh yeah, for
Interesting,
sure.
but not better.
Kind of like the
Like, that's-
Niners with Lance instead of Garoppolo.
It's all about the ceiling, you know, the long-term plan.
Yeah, but we'll see about that. We're going to see how that plays out. Then you have the Titans over the Raiders, you know, battle of the 0-2, some perceived somewhat decent teams. So, yeah, Devontae. Like, just that team.
He's
in general.
not doing good. I mean,
Aaron Rodgers
to be
was
fair-
carrying him, apparently.
okay, let's calm down. Like, it's not that like Devontae's like all of a sudden worse. It's just his quarterback is worse, you know.
Mac Hollins
go
seems
from,
to
like-
be doing fine.
I mean, okay, but it's like you go from like a top 5 like quarterback of all time, arguably, to a player that has a shit offensive line and is like I wouldn't say like a mid. He's good, but it's like, you know, he's not like anything special in the grand scheme of
Devontae
things.
was still completely outplayed by Matt Collins.
Which is sad. And it's also fucking hilarious. Like, cause I follow a couple Titans fans, and the fucking Derrick Henry is back tweets were just all over my timeline. Absolutely fucking hilarious.
I mean, he only had like 4.25 yards a carry and a touchdown, but apparently that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not been back. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet about the Titans' run versus pass EPA.
Oh yeah. It's like
I
the
didn't see it. What was
EPA
it?
for the run is like the worst in the league or something.
Second worst. The Bucks are worse, and their passing is about like top 10-ish. They've got a strong pass weak
like-
run.
Wow.
Are you really trying to imply that like Ryan Tannehill's like a top 10 QB or something still?
No, I don't think it's Tannehill, but the offense is more efficient when they're passing versus when
Well,
Derrick Henry
isn't
gets the
that
ball.
generally like more objective that like passing is usually more efficient than like running?
But compared to other teams,
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough.
they have the second worst efficiency when running the ball in the league.
That's actually disgusting. Ugh.
And that's with
Uh.
like Derrick Henry, you know. I mean, to be fair, he's coming from an injury, but still.
And their
Yeah, I feel like
offensive
with
line
running
has
backs
not
sucks.
been great.
Well, yeah, well, running backs is just so weird and sucks because how often they how often they
Yeah,
just
sure.
get through. Yeah, like
Yeah.
CMC is just like Saquon, like literally almost every running back. Like they literally don't make them out they used to. Like dudes used to have like 9 elite seasons, and it's insane. Like I feel so bad.
I want to read the bottom few teams for rushing efficiency. You've got the Bucks, makes sense. They have no good running backs, and then you've got the Titans with Derrick Henry. Then you've got the Chargers with Eckler. And you've got the Bengals before tonight's game. This is from 2 days ago.
It probably is even worse after tonight as well, with how Mixon played.
Yeah. The Bengals with Mixon, then you've got the Bills, makes sense. Singletary sucks. And then you've got the Broncos with Javonte Williams. And then the Colts. Those are the bottom few.
Damn, that's rough.
The Colts are also bottom 5 in passing.
Jesus, well, the Colts aren't good.
It's just awful.
It's still on this one. But moving on, Eagles Kobeing the Commanders 24-8. Now, as of now, only undefeated team in the NFL, which really pains me to say. Jalen Hurts
might be a top Jaguars, 5. So they'll probably maintain that this week.
Well, we'll get to that. But the Eagles actually looking really good. Jalen Hurts might be a top 5 quarterback this season so far, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but okay, let's calm down. As much as Jalen Hurts has been great this season.
I'm just saying so far.
Oh yeah, so far top 5. But let's calm down. He still has his issues with his arm and stuff like that.
Guys, guess what? This was another game with a safety. Isn't that fun?
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, it was Washington had a safety right after they kicked 2 field goals and a safety or something like that.
No, they had a safety and then a touchdown where they missed the 2-point conversion.
Oh wow, that's
fair enough.
Their first points were a safety in the 4th.
Wow.
That is so sad. Oh my! And did you see that graphic where it's they had negative passing yards while Philly had 300 passing yards or something like that?
They did not have negative passing yards.
There was this graphic.
We're editing. Someone has to throw up the Batmans up here because that's actually funny. The Batman shit.
Oh my god. The Commanders averaged 2.9 yards per pass in this game.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's awful.
How is that possible?
It's atrocious, man.
They had 3.2 yards per play.
Wait, guys.
And also, Carson Wentz got sacked 6 times. So.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I did have Eagles D for fantasy this week, so
I have them this week.
Oh, I picked up Giants D for this. All right, so Jaguars Chargers. I mean, Justin Herbert was playing with a fucked up rib, but at the same time, very impressive by the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence.
It's also a very inexplicable loss by the Chargers.
I mean, it was because they were playing their quarterback injured, so the Jaguars do have very good offense. Doug Peterson is a good coach, so he made Carson Wentz look like an MVP candidate.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's some other stuff, but Carson Wentz now compared to what he was when he was
Carson Wentz is
MVP level is ridiculous.
But I will say that Carson Wentz was also bad under Doug Peterson for a bit. So,
exactly. Yeah, but 2020 Carson Wentz got to be one of the worst quarterback seasons I've seen with my eyes.
Yeah, he was
amazing to watch.
He got the vaccine, the evil vaccine. Christ, what a fucking idiot. But yeah, the Jaguars, I said after week 1, I was like, oh yeah, maybe Trevor Lawrence isn't him, and then he does this shit. So,
he looks
T-Law.
A good quarterback.
Yeah.
Very good quarterback.
3 touchdowns. Number one pick, athletic freak. Absolutely insane. I love it. Keep on being you, big dog. But, yeah. So, Jags, Eagles, that's a game I might actually watch. Because I feel like
those offenses are doing really good, and offensive duels are pretty fun to watch.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Rams Cardinals. Rams once again getting the win but underperforming against a team that isn't really that good. So they are 2-1, but it's looking kind of scary. That offense was legitimately getting carried by OBJ in the Super Bowls before it went down, and then after that it turned to shit. And now without Odell, it's really only Cooper Kupp. And they're looking like shit.
And also, interesting to see that Cooper Kupp had 44 receiving yards.
Yeah, only. Miles, you alive?
He was finally exposed as a fraud.
White boy.
We've all known it for years.
What, so we're
But-
calling him a slot merchant now or something?
Yes, that's
He's
exactly what he is.
Bad.
He's a shitty white version of Victor Cruz. Shitty white version of Victor Cruz.
McVay made him. Without McVay, he is nothing.
Jared Goff carried him.
Did we just say
Well-
Jared Goff?
Yeah.
I would not necessarily say that's true. But I'm just glad the world's finally seeing how most of the Rams players are not good.
Yeah. I mean,
And I'd say, them winning the Super Bowl, it was definitely big for the racists out there. But now we're starting to get some ground back on them. So
Except the dude
this is coming from the one white man on the podcast, by the way. The one white man speaking for the rest of the minorities. I just want to let that.
I'm
he lives in a very
know?
white state. I just want to let be known.
We have a large Hispanic population.
God.
And like we out here, well, like we lived in New York. Well, like I still live in New York. Trey's and DC.
Yeah. Speaking of another white city that Miles cheers for, Seattle losing to the Falcons. I told you not to pick them. A little closer than I expected.
I
but
also told you not to pick them.
yeah, no, I'm talking about Josh.
Yeah, I've been saying that for every week.
Well, I picked the Falcons. Did I not?
You did not.
Oh,
no, you
damn.
chose it because you wanted to be a fucking contrarian. I remember this.
I did the
But,
same thing at the fucking Cardinals game as well. Oh my god.
But yeah. So Falcons getting a dub that they should have got. Mariota is absolutely horrible. I had to start him in fantasy this week because I had Herbert. So
You should have started Geno Smith.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
He's not even
It's actually
bad.
been good. It's like ridiculous to watch.
yeah,
He's
but
like actually doing good shit.
He's
Yeah.
our best player, arguably.
yeah, Mariota is so bad. Please, 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 for the love of God, put Ritter in. Like, it cannot be any worse than that, man. I swear. Like, he's just
It
horrible.
wasn't that bad.
I mean, but like, there was a couple plays he had. It was just that could have cost them the game. It's like there's no point in winning now.
He's shown that he's capable of starting still.
Yeah, but then you don't. Is this a team that's capable of going to the playoffs? No.
Of
Like,
course.
Yeah.
Being
Well,
a
not-
mediocre NFL team is mediocre in any sport is probably the worst position you can be in.
I would say Mariota's a mediocre NFL quarterback.
Exactly. So you don't. So
Yeah, I would.
But it's not.
start
It's not
Ritter.
like they have the weapons and the defense around him. It's not like Jared Goff, where he's a mediocre quarterback, but then you have the elite defense, the elite receiving core, and elite coaches to get them to the playoffs.
No, you
I mean, to be
absolutely
fair,
should put Ritter in, see what you have there. If he
I mean,
starts
here's-
to lose games, you get a top pick.
Here's the thing, right? And it's the Falcons still have like Drake London and Kyle Pitts. It's just
Exactly.
well, Kyle
And even
Pitts
Cordell
just
Patterson.
now has been used properly, and it's just one game.
Cordell Patterson fucking cooked us. There
He's-
was that one play where he just
he's special,
killed
man.
Cody Barton.
Yeah. Well, like what other player has really done that? Like I don't like in recent memory. We just Terrell Pryor was decent, but like not on Patterson's level. Like he just switched positions. Like now time to really fucking cook. Like it's actually insane.
I mean, he was always a kind of a gadget guy.
Exactly. But then he
But then
fully
they realized, like, hey, what if we just give him the ball?
Yeah. All right. Moving on to a very weird and shitty game. Packers over Buccaneers. That
An
was a
awful
game,
game.
surely. Like, what's up with all these nasty ass primetime games? Like, what the fuck? Like 14-12 Brady versus Rodgers. Like, you tell
I
somebody
think
that.
this is like the cost of having such an insane playoff run last year.
But yeah, this is really nasty from both sides. Without Aaron
Brady's
Rodgers,
having-
what were you saying?
I was gonna say Brady's having his like Peyton Manning final season type,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
which means
Yeah.
he'll win the Super Bowl. So
But
congratulations,
the absolute
Buccaneers
dog.
Okay, let's
fans.
calm down. Chill. Let's
Yeah.
let's not
Let's
instigate
relax.
this.
But yeah.
But
the Packers,
Brady had 31 completions and 271 yards, which is like really bad. That's
I
like
just want to say, imagine for
awesome.
like however long Rodgers has been there. Imagine they didn't have him starting. Like, imagine how bad they would be every single fucking year.
they
That'd
would
be
be
They
so
can't
bad
draft.
this year.
They can't
Like-
acquire talent.
like
they always just
absolutely,
pick the right quarterback, so that's something.
like absolutely. I wanted to like who they got about to pull out their ass next to carry them for the next 20 years. But
Jordan
Packers.
Love. Let's
Jordan
go.
Love looks good, kinda, in the preseason.
No.
So,
But the Packers are just like without Aaron. Like everybody deserves to give Aaron Rodgers a blowjob, and that's
What?
like what? It's true. Like where would they be
Such
without
a
Aaron?
weird way to put that.
Where would they? Like he deserves it. I saw some funny shit. It was like whoever loses this game has to talk to their family.
oh yeah.
I mean, because in Rodgers' situation, it's actually justifiable because his family's are a piece of shit.
His parents are.
But then
not that
he
good.
became a piece of shit himself. It's like it's like Tucker. It's like what's his name? What's that guy on Fox? Tucker.
Okay, where
It's
are you
like
going
Tucker-
with
Tucker
this?
Carlson.
It's like Tucker Carlson calling Trump a loser. Like, yeah, but you're both fucking losers. Yeah.
And the whole
Okay.
Brady situation is like.
Brady just
damn,
has that
just
dog. in him.
retire, man.
Love of the game.
Hang it up.
He has to retire after this season, man.
No.
I never thought I'd feel bad for which white woman, but I do feel bad for Giselle.
Never count out touchdown Tom. He'll be
God.
back.
Oh god.
Please don't. You're not doing
But
this.
yeah, moving on to another really shitty primetime game. The game you mentioned earlier, 10-11 Broncos win. Nathaniel
Oh, that
Hackett.
was-
This was a disaster.
Nathaniel
class.
Hackett, get the hell out. Jimmy G is back to his old form. Still
That-
smiling.
Jimmy
Talk about
G
that safety,
play
though. That gotta be
was-
like one of the craziest safeties I've ever seen.
Yeah,
He
that
dropped so
Let's
far
just
back.
recount what happened. He drops
It's dumb.
super far back, steps out of the end zone, then throws it, gets intercepted,
And he
and
gets a
returns
pick
for a
six.
touchdown.
like God, that just.
And didn't he have a fumble as well?
I believe so.
Did
He had
he?
a fumble, I'm pretty sure.
I think he did. But yeah, like it's just what the fuck, man. Like,
Dude, they're playing the game the right way. You know, this
Like,
is what football.
and you know what?
meant to
That was
look
what
like.
really pissed me off the most. There was no fucking scoregami. They happened one time before.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was that actually because I'm like, okay, we'll get a scoregami. Then I see the thing, I'm like, no way. Like that actually enraged me. That's what pissed me off the most about that. Because I turned off the game. I was like, I'm enjoying my Sunday.
We need more safeties.
I don't think so.
Like, we
The only
need a
safety that was good
4-0
was,
game.
The only good safety was during I think it was the wild card game versus the last safety I remember was wild card game versus the Falcons, Giants Falcons,
No,
2011.
The best safety of all time was when they snapped the ball over Peyton Manning's head in a Super Bowl
Oh.
on the first
That
play
was
of the
pretty-
game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wait.
You're right. I remember.
Yeah, that was a safe. I always like questioned whether that entire like fucked up snap was a touchdown or a safety.
I mean, it didn't really matter because.
Yeah,
It
that
did
game
not
was
matter.
an absolute
But,
blowout.
All right, so to the last game of the week was a low scoring game, but it was actually decent to watch, at least from my perspective. Cowboys over the Giants. Fuck Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush is nice.
But
He's
yeah,
actually
Giants.
like doing good, but
I never want to hear Kenny Galladay complain for snaps again. Like holy shit, the wide receiver Rip Sterling.
okay, we need to talk about this, right? This dude cannot create separation. He can't catch a ball. He
Like,
can't even
dude was
run
really
routes
complaining.
well.
in the
And he's
most
getting paid
clutch,
$20 million a year.
in
he's
the
getting
most
paid
clutch
$20
situation
million
in the
a year
game,
to
what he's
run
getting
around,
paid to
man.
do. This motherfucker drops the pass. It's like, come on, man, stop fucking complaining if you're gonna do that bullshit. Like, but
He's
this
so
is like the first
bad.
game in a while where Daniel Jones has actually played really well, and like he literally got no help at all from anybody else besides Saquon.
Our offensive
Like
line was so bad today.
Kafka had a pretty shaky game plan, and it was just bad. It was just bad all around. Bellinger looked decent. Bellinger was really doing good as a blocking tight end, one of the best we had.
The only positive of this game really was Andrew Thomas.
Yes, Andrew Thomas. I think he's the best left tackle so far. At least
He's been
according to PFF.
phenomenal.
But yeah,
I mean, he has like a 90 PFF grade as well, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
And I don't really care about how I like people shitting on Evan Neal. Like, dude, first of all, he's a tackle.
He's a rookie, man.
That was
rookie.
his third game. I don't give a fuck about his first year.
Charles
Andrew Thomas
Cross
is dog
is
shit.
better.
Andrew Thomas was so bad his first year, and now he's up there as one of the best in the league. So
Exactly. I don't care. But our interior O-line is absolutely just ugh.
yeah, it's bad.
But yeah, Giants just got to be better. Kayvon, he didn't have the best game, but he looked like he was getting comfortable out there. So That's all you can really ask for. But I swear to God, if the Giants don't get their run together this week, we are absolutely just getting rammed, dude. Like, it's not even fun.
Yeah, like what Zeke had something like
Zeke and Pollard went off.
4.9 yards a carry, and Pollard, who's better than Zeke by the way, had
As
8
a runner
yards a
and a
carry.
pass catcher. Zeke's a good blocker.
Pollard is phenomenal, and the fact that he's like playing second fiddle to a inferior running back is ridiculous.
It's because Zeke
because he has that huge contract, of course.
And
it's
he blocks
also
well.
the name value. It's also
he's a good blocker, but he also has a huge contract, and he can't really like.
Yeah, they do need to justify that contract.
Yeah. All right, and we're good. Now we can talk about
that game. I would like to thank CeeDee Lamb because heading into that game, I was down 16 points in my fantasy game, and he won it for me. So shout out CeeDee. That one
I will say shout out Sterling Shepard. I will say shout out Sterling Shepard. Even though I didn't win my game, he got me pretty close. If Justin Jefferson didn't put up 4.4 fucking fantasy points for the second overall pick, if he put up 6 more points, I would have won. But thank you, Shep. You gave me all you had.
We need to talk about that injury, that ACL tear that Shepard got.
What
which is
going on with the Giants?
One of the most
I don't think that was in the.
I've ever seen.
It was just like, please, can we just please put down some fucking? It's because we play so many games there. It's like they don't want to. They're being cheap about it. But
that's
so many players have gotten hurt, man. Like, come on.
Like, it's also statistically proven that like turf causes more injuries.
Stadium in the league.
Yeah, and it just looks like shit anyways. It just looks like...
I think we all know the Cardinals field is the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, Washington's is also really bad.
Yeah. I think Washington has to be number one. Yeah, because all the injuries that happened...
Did you see that video of, like...
Yeah, the people falling off the rail. Yeah. RG3's injury, like, there's just so many.
Yeah.
Like, somebody had, like,
RG3's ACL tear is, like, a combination of a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Like, was it like
no, but somebody had like a grave site of all the where like all the injuries happened. I gotta find that.
There's also another ACL tear happened there. I'm pretty sure from what was it, Chase Young, I think, or my
yes,
and of course like Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, like that was like. I mean, that's just a freak ass accident beyond.
It wasn't really the field's fault, but
yeah.
But
moving on to Thursday Night Football this week, which just ended. Bengals over Dolphins. First, just prayers up for Tua. He was showing a lot of scary symptoms and second. I forgot what's called, like second concussion syndrome, where it was not that, but something like that. Where there was a lot of movements he was making that could have been, and this could have been life threatening, and he could have seriously died.
Here's the thing: the fact that the Dolphins classified Tua's initial injury against the Bills as a back injury.
Well, concussions are technically back injuries.
I mean, yeah, but it's like they were intentionally trying not to frame it as a concussion, which is like fucking stupid. And then they just basically set him up for this game where he gets an even worse concussion.
Letting him get a concussion and running him back out there on a short week is insane.
Exactly, it's fucking ridiculous.
That's an insane level of malpractice, and I hope
the medical staff was like, you could play. You're perfectly healthy. It's like fucking absurd. There's like something Calvin Johnson said about why he retired and why he doesn't trust team doctors because like conflicts and motivations when it comes to team doctors.
What's his name? Who got his lung pumped? Tyrod Taylor. Same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a mistake. Because like that shot.
Yeah, but still, you can't make that mistake. Like. Dude, no. If you're getting paid all that money to be a team doctor, that mistake is inexcusable.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Miami really needs to get burned to the ground from the shit they did in the offseason. It was just, holy shit, man.
That Miami franchise is just cooked. The whole situation they had with coaching and racism, and now what they did with Tua.
Yeah.
Also, the tampering allegations. It's like, they have so many, some shit going on. It's ridiculous.
They're still not the worst organization, though.
Oh no, definitely not. But if they were the NCAA,
they're not the worst is like saying a lot about the NFL, though. The fact that they're not even like close to the worst.
I mean, I would have them bottom 10. I'd have them bottom 10 for sure.
They're in the bottom third of the league. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, as number one though, I think it has to be the Browns.
It's obviously Washington.
The Browns.
Oh, really?
It's Washington or
I'd say
the Raiders.
I'd say
have
Washington or the Washington Raiders or the Browns. It's either one of those three.
Mine would probably Washington, Browns, Vegas.
That's fair.
Because it's just giving all that money. Because I kind of forgot about Washington for 2 seconds. But giving all that money to a fucking rate, like, dude. All right, but moving into predictions for this upcoming week. Vikings, Saints, Vikings.
Yeah,
Well,
Vikings.
We didn't even finish really talking about the game. But really praise up for Tua. But Bengals, Joe Burrow looked good again. Teddy Bridgewater was okay, I guess, but
Given the circumstances,
Tyreek Hill is still doing really good without Patrick Mahomes.
Well, yeah, obviously he's really good.
Because he's Tyreek Hill, yeah. But it's like I was like kind of impressed with like how good he's doing. I thought there was going to be.
He's a top three. He's a top 3 wide receiver out there.
Yeah, of course, but you're going from Patrick Mahomes, who has like arguably one of the greatest arms of all time, to a guy
but like you're saying it like
no
it
offense,
matters.
doesn't have a great arm.
Also, they have Mike McDaniels too. So.
Oh yeah,
Mike
that also
McDaniel,
helps, having a good offensive scheme and everything.
My bad. But the first drive from Cincy was absolutely electric. Like that was nice. That was nice. Moving the ball in the first, you love to see that. But yeah,
their offense is still good. It's just they need to I guess their run game and their pass game need to be like on sync.
Exactly.
And that's something that they didn't have for like the first few weeks, and I think they regained that. Like
the Jets game allowed them to
regain momentum.
Yeah. So but now moving into our predictions for this upcoming week. So we already said Saints. This is actually a London game, so let's see how that plays out. Please, Justin Jefferson, I'm on my knees. But Vikings over Saints. We're all in
that.
Yeah.
Then you have Browns at Falcons. Give me the Browns.
Browns are winning.
Browns.
Yeah. A possible AFC Championship matchup. Bills at Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
I would say the Bills. I'm taking the Bills.
All right. Then you have Commanders at Cowboys. Give me Cowboys. Sorry, Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's Cowboys.
Seahawks at Lions. Jared Goff, baby.
I'm taking
I hope the Lions win. So
like Goff. Them. So yeah. Then you have Chargers at Texans. Give me the Chargers.
This is their bounce back game. They
got
give me the opponent.
They have to bounce back, and Houston's winless. So
yeah. I think you have
NFL. Any team can win on any given week, but the Texans are the team you'd want to face here. Coming up with that.
Now you have a really weird game. Titans at Colts. Give me the Titans, but
I would say Titans because they have better coaching, miles better coaching, and the Colts, even with their win against
You're taking the Colts?
They're still incompetent.
Okay,
they don't even look like
I hate the Mariners so much. They need to win 2 baseball games against. They're fucking playing the Rangers. They can't close out the fucking game.
Wow.
Did this just happen just now?
The Rangers just tied the game.
Nice. Tough. I just want to say, we'll talk about this more later. Then you have Bears at Giants. Give me, I don't know, man. This might have to be the first week I go against the Giants because
I'll say it. I'm taking the Giants.
I am taking the Giants.
Because Khalil Herbert's going to run all over us, and I'm not excited. Fuck it. Go Giants, man. Go blue. Go fucking blue.
We had to go blue, man. We're Giants fans.
And then you have Jaguars at Philly. Give me the fucking Jaguars. Fuck Philly.
Yeah,
give me the fucking
Eagles to win this game.
Let's be for real.
We're not being for real right now. We're not.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
You have Jets.
Objectively.
You have Jets.
The Jets and the Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers should win.
Yeah, but then, I feel like this game is they're either gonna win by Zach Wilson or they're gonna lose by Zach. Game. Fuck it, give me the Jets, man. Give me the Jets.
I am going.
Have faith in the Steelers defense to embarrass Zach Wilson.
Steelers.
Give me the Jets. Then you have Cardinals at Panthers. What? Cardinals, I guess.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Yeah,
I'd say Cardinals. I mean, Kyler Murray is enough to help them win that game, honestly.
Baker Mayfield has been historically bad.
Then you have the Brian Hoyer game, Patriots versus Packers. Give me the Packers.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm going Packers. It has to
Then
be,
you
especially
have
with like Patriots down for them.
Yeah. There's no way they're doing anything over the next couple weeks. Maybe probably for the rest of the season. But then you have Broncos at Raiders.
I think the
I'm
Broncos
going
win.
Broncos.
Yeah, give me the Broncos, I guess. But I mean, that game is going to be a shit show. So then primetime game, Chiefs at Bucks. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs here.
What you,
Like,
Miles?
the
I'm gonna
Bucks
be
offense is
boring
too-
and also take the Chiefs.
Thank you. And then a game we should all probably agree on. Go Rams or 49ers. Go Rams.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. The Rams have underperformed a lot.
But the 49ers just scored 10 fucking points.
Yeah, but it's also as if like I feel like I don't know, I have a weird gut feeling that it's gonna be the 49ers. I'm
Alright.
gonna say that.
What about you,
with the
Miles?
Niners. All right. Well, if Josh went Rams, I was gonna go Niners, but I'm
I
gonna
was
go Rams.
I went Niners, so
Alright.
yeah.
I'm going Rams.
Well, all right.
Alright,
So that's all for NFL this coming week. So now,
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. What's the Thursday game?
Broncos and Colts, which I mean, come on, let's be for
Broncos.
real.
Oh my God,
Broncos.
that's gonna be such a bad game.
What is up with these
That's gonna
primetime
be
games?
so bad.
Oh,
It's like terrorism ball.
do
But
not let
for
Russ
football.
cook. I pray. But all right.
Russ
So now
Cook
we're
is gonna like burn down the whole stadium, man.
God. So now we're. Oh wow. Hold on. I just want to say this. I just realized this. They have the Manchester Derby and They have the Manchester Derby and what's the name? Oh no, it's not. Fuck. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's not. It's 9 a.m. their time, not 9 a.m. our time.
yeah.
But all right. So starting off on Saturday, you have Arsenal's at London Derby. Arsenal's at Spurs.
I think
Mm.
Arsenal win.
Yeah. Give me an Arsenal win.
I'm
Two-
going.
I'm spelling Jesus Brace 2-1 win.
I'm going Spurs.
I think Arsenal
Even
take
if I
it
hate Spurs,
1-0.
I'm.
All right. Then you have Bournemouth at Brentford. No. It's in Brentford at Bournemouth. My bad. 1-1 draw.
Give me a Brentford win.
I'm going
2-1.
with Brentford, especially because Brentford's mid-table. I mean, so is Bournemouth, but look at the goal difference. Plus
Yeah.
3 goal difference for Brentford, -13 for Bournemouth. I mean, to be fair, I think one of them is because they lost to Liverpool 9-0, but still,
Yeah. That's
even
still-
if you remove 6 goals, they're still in the negative. So I'm going with fucking Brentford here.
All right. Next up, you have Chelsea at Crystal Palace. Give me Chelsea.
I'm going Chelsea, and also there's some news about Christopher Nkunku signing with Chelsea potentially in January, and how he had his physicals done and stuff secretly.
Oh yes.
So
I'm
that's going to be huge for them.
predicting a draw.
Wow. Okay, buddy.
Well,
All right.
as of,
But
actually, I wouldn't be surprised on a draw.
Chelsea win.
I am going with a draw because I mean, though they do better next year and shit. That Chelsea team's offense is so bad that, I mean, Havertz had a brace, but still, like, it's so bad that offense is not good. So I'm going with the draw.
But all right. Next up, you have a really interesting matchup. You have Newcastle at Fulham. Well, what do you guys think?
Newcastle's good.
Yeah,
I'd like to believe that.
Yeah.
I'd take
But
Newcastle. Yeah,
Fulham is sneaky
Exactly.
good.
yeah. I'm taking Newcastle.
I think
but-
it depends on like who's healthy and stuff.
I'm gonna say Newcastle. But
I'm gonna
close.
say. That's hard. I'll say Fulham for the sake of it,
Mhm.
because like Newcastle have been pretty rough form. 4
Yeah,
draws
but-
and 1 loss in the last
I mean,
5
but
games.
they are coming back from international break, so I feel like they're
so,
coming back though.
yeah.
We'll see. And then you got Brighton at Anfield. Give me Liverpool for
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
Brighton are
You think
good.
what like?
Yeah,
like,
I
you
don't
think,
care.
like,
I'm-
Losing Potter hurts, but
So you
I'm
think
putting.
like what Darwin Nunez would get like a hat trick after his international break form?
Yep.
Okay.
Put the chips on. No. I feel real confident about Liverpool this week, even though I fucking hate them. What, Miles? Are we
Yeah, I'm
all
going with
predicting a
Liverpool.
Liverpool win?
I mean,
Yeah.
I actually like Liverpool, unlike you.
Loser. Both
Um,
of you like fucking Liverpool.
We
Yeah,
both
I
like
mean,
Klopp.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
taking Liverpool. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
2-0.
Okay,
I mean, that defense is a bit leaky, so I'd say like 2-1, 3-1.
that's fair. All right, moving on. You have Everton versus Southampton at St. Mary's. Southampton's gonna win on like 82nd minute. Yeah, 82nd minute.
Yeah.
I am
Give
going
me
with
a draw.
a draw.
Give me
I'm going with
Southampton.
a draw.
Give me
Like that-
Southampton. Gonna do it down by the shore. Go Southampton.
Lampard plays the most insane terrorism ball since like Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid. So
God. All right, next
Not
up,
that there's
and
anything wrong with that.
there is something very wrong with that.
No.
But finishing out Saturday,
especially if you enjoy it, that's the thing. Especially if you enjoy watching that kind of
finishing
shit.
out Saturday, you have West Ham. You have Wolves at West Ham. Give me a West Ham 2-1 win.
Give me
Wolves.
Wolves 1-0.
No,
I
I don't think Wolves are good at all. I wouldn't be surprised if Wolves is near the relegation zone by season end.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
bold.
believe.
Wolves have performed a lot. West Ham also. I'm probably gonna go with West Ham.
Fair enough. All right. Now moving into Sunday. You have the Manchester Derby.
Yeah,
City, all
Let's-
Let's be for real. It's City.
City. Fuck United,
Not to
Ronaldo.
mention, I don't think Rashford and Martial are playing, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
pretty bad.
absolutely hilarious. But yeah, speaking of City, Madrid said they want to both Cancelo and Haaland within the next 2 years, which is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Dude,
I mean, I
fuck
think
Real
Haaland really
Madrid.
likes Man City, so it's like
Yeah, exactly. Like
honestly,
Haaland likes City. It's not like he just came here. It's
and
not
he has
it's not
like personal motivations as well. Like his dad played for City. Like there's like actual like reason to be with that team.
And it's not like in baseball with Carlos Correa just going for the Twins for a check. No, he like he wants to play here. Man, when looking at his list, I think they his dad said they had Madrid third, like they had Bayern above Real. So it's like, come on.
I hate Real Madrid. They want
Well,
everyone within 2 seasons.
Yeah,
They're the
like they
fucking
want Jude
Yankees of
Bellingham as
football.
well, which is like
They're
ridiculous.
like, oh, every good player has to come play for us. Fuck you.
But
I
and
was
then
so
you
happy when Mbappe stayed, dude. You have no idea. That was so good.
oh yeah, I could imagine for you that. I was surprised Mbappe stayed, but
Yeah, well, like
hear
to be fair, did you see his contract? Like
Yeah,
he was like
absolutely.
he was like the GM personified in football.
he's the prince of PSG. But yeah, then you have Leeds at home versus Aston Villa.
Let's go Leeds.
Yeah, America,
Leeds. America.
soccer boys. But yeah, go Marsh, go Leeds boys. Yeah, give me Leeds. And then to finish up with Fleet, a Monday game where you have Nottingham at Leicester.
Leicester.
Leicester, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're
Oh
gonna
wow,
offend
these
the
two are
no
bad,
British people.
So
I'm taking
mean-
Nottingham Forest,
No draw.
baby.
Give me a
At
no
this-
draw.
at
They're
this
both dog
point-
shit.
at this point, man, it has to be Nottingham Forest because like, god damn, like Leicester is so bad. Like,
Actually, no. Give me a 1-0. Yeah, give me 1-0 Nottingham. Give me 1-0 Nottingham.
Nottingham.
oh my god, it's like I thought it couldn't get worse for Leicester, like a
It
while
certainly
ago,
can.
and
It
it
definitely
got
can.
worse somehow. Like they're okay. We need to talk about this, right? Their goalkeeper, who is it? Danny Ward, one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen. Just straight up, like awful. He concedes 3.1 goals a game.
What the hell?
He has a 49% save percentage,
Dude.
and he 73% pass completion or accurate passes per game. He is
Oh,
so bad. Like
that's
we're talking
gross.
like it's disgusting. Like
Oh, guys, I just
there
wanted to
are
let it
like
be
whole
known,
compilations
guys.
of his performances.
Yeah, that's just bad. But before we move into champ, I just want to let it be known, Miles is very anti-comp sci majors. So if you're a comp
No,
sci
I just
major,
know so
I
many
hope
of them.
I hope you're offended by him and boycott this podcast.
I know
champ.
way too many comp sci majors. All my friends are comp sci majors. It's just insane.
Nerd.
I
Nerd.
tried comp sci and I did not like it at all, so I decided to do journalism.
Yeah. One of so many people I know are just STEM majors in general. Like my girlfriend, she's a nursing major. My roommate's
Is
mechanical
nursing a
engineer.
STEM major?
Technically, yes. 'Cause
Kinda, yeah.
you still have to take the class.
It's like health and
Yeah.
stuff.
But yeah, the amount of work they have compared to the work I have is just absolutely hilarious.
You know, some people say econ is STEM.
Is
No, because that's
Some
usually
people
school of
say
business.
so.
I don't think so,
I
because
would
that's
say
school.
that.
What did you say, Dre?
But
What do you? No, repeat that.
because usually, at least here, it's school of business. So I
Hell
don't-
no. It's
I cannot
absolutely not
do
business. It's arts and science.
Okay, I'm
It
sorry. I
is
don't want to.
unrelated to business.
Okay.
Completely
You see
different
me
major.
Do you see me caring?
Okay.
No,
It's like poli-sci, but like
I
just
don't
economics.
care.
What can you do with a poli like degree? Can you even do anything with that? I think you have
Yeah.
to just do law.
Some politics bullshit. There's
There's a
a
lot you
lot.
can do with it.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
lot.
fine.
Like, it's very easy to get into politics. It's not that hard. Like, literally
I
just
don't want to
working.
do it. I got into I'm still somewhat into politics, and like that shit is not fun. Like if
Yeah,
you
I mean,
enjoy,
I worked at
here's the thing, right?
campaign.
Like if you enjoy talking about politics, like you're
You're a
straight up
sicko.
a psychopath. Like
Or
you're
you're a full liberal, which
like
is even worse.
no, it's
Okay,
like
well,
do you want to ruin friendships or some shit? Like I don't want to ruin my friendships.
I am friends with people with the same politics as me. It's not hard.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
most of my friends are pretty. Well, like most of my friends are more radical than me actually. So
I don't know about anybody. I'm not really friends with any like conservatives, But yeah,
unless
I
you
don't
know
think
teachers.
I don't think I'm too many friends with any liberals anyway. So good, But anyways, back from politics and meaningless majors. Let's move into Champo this week. A little preview. You got Bayern versus, I'm not saying that.
Who are they against?
Plzen. I don't know how to fucking say it.
Plzen.
Plzen. Okay.
Plzen.
Plzen. Yeah, give me Bayern. That's
Yeah.
a given.
Plzen
Then you have
is known for their beer. That's where the Pilsner comes from.
okay. Oh, but they just changed it to an F. Okay, I see what they did.
It's Czech.
Oh.
That's the Czech name for the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah,
Oh.
we should probably win this game.
Beer.
Even with our like questionable form, we should probably.
You know
win.
what? Actually, I like beer from Munich more than Pilsners. So let's go.
Wait,
Bayern.
you've drank beer or some shit?
No, I'm not.
He's underage
Of
drinking.
age.
Cops get
I've
him.
never.
Colorado University Police. Get his
Actually, I
ass.
was in Munich this summer, so I will
He
say
brought
that
beer
is where
back.
I drank
Kill him.
beer from Munich. I
But
was at
then
the
after that,
airport.
After that, you have an interesting matchup in Group D. You have Marseille and Sporting.
I'm taking Sporting.
Taking Sporting mainly because Marseille is a fucking train wreck in the Champions
I
League.
went to Marseille and I didn't like it very much, so I'm going with Sporting.
Okay. Well, I'll hop on the bandwagon. Give me Sporting. After that, this is gonna be fun to watch, especially if they lose. You have Liverpool. Is that at Rangers? I think it's at Rangers.
Yeah, Liverpool should win that
Yeah.
game. Rangers
They
have not
should.
been good at all.
No. They're playing home. So yeah, give me Liverpool.
Yeah. Even if they didn't play at home, I'd still pick them.
Oh yeah, it would just be interesting. Then you have Napoli traveling to Amsterdam to face
Napoli
Ajax.
are winning.
Ajax.
Yeah.
No, Ajax. Give me Ajax.
Napoli have literally been like the best team. in the
I don't
Champions
care.
League
Give
so
me
far.
Ajax.
The hell
One's in my
I mean,
veins.
okay, a 4-1 win against a shitty Liverpool team is like not as impressive as I think we should give them credit for.
Keep
But
hating.
yeah, I will. We will. Trust.
Napoli are like that.
All right.
Okay,
like
man.
racist, like every other Italian club.
Good.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we also speaking of Italy, they just
Ah.
fucking elected a fucking fascist president. Like,
Oh yeah.
She's
yeah,
a
goddamn.
girl boss though, so
Girl balls. Go. What was his name? Slay. Slay. What was it? That's like Slay something. You guys know what I'm saying, right?
Slay Queen?
Yeah, like Slay Queen. Yes, purr. Oh yeah. Miles, you
You're
commented it.
insane.
It was girl. Oh yeah, it was gatekeep. Girl. in my comments, Miles decided to comment: gatekeep, girl boss, gas your political opponents, painting nails emoji.
that was a good reply.
So
You need
look.
to send me that tweet so I add that shit to the video.
Yeah, I don't worry, I will. But yeah. Fuck Italy, man. Piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, not to say America isn't a piece of shit, but
Hey, Italy is just down bad. Like, that's all we could
Okay.
say.
like, how do you
But-
elect a second fucking Mussolini, dude?
But that does not mean that the players on Napoli are fascists.
Fair enough,
And they're
but
also good at the sport.
Well, the supporters.
Hey, that's a different story. I don't care about the supporters. I'm talking
Wow,
about the players.
so Miles does not see racism, guys.
I'm an
ignores
ally.
racism, guys. He ignores racism. The
I'm
white
a-
man ignores.
Known ally.
I do a podcast with two colors, okay? I am an
I
ally.
did not say that. You're putting words in my mouth now.
I certainly am. All right, moving on. You have Leverkusen at Porto.
I hope Porto win.
Give me Porto. Give me Porto.
I'm gonna
both-
push this
both of them-
Bundesliga agenda, so I'm gonna say Leverkusen.
I mean, both have been pretty mid, so. But give me Porto.
Yeah.
After that, you have Atletico traveling to what is that?
Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah.
Bruch.
Bruch.
I can't say it
Yeah,
with an
Bruch.
accent.
But yeah, give me
If Atleti lose, I might kill myself.
Well, they might draw, so get ready for that.
Yeah, well, a draw is not a loss.
But
And
so
that's-
okay.
I'm going with
All right, I'm not
Atleti,
even
though.
gonna.
Come on, let's be
Come
for real.
Yeah, then you have Barca at Inter. Barca should wipe them.
Barca. I'm gonna need to admit, I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect this Barca team to be as good as they are.
I
Honestly,
did.
really fucking good.
I was really preying on their downfall. and
Yeah,
it
I think
doesn't-
everybody has.
Okay,
it.
who
work.
wasn't? Because with like how poorly run that organization still is, who
Yeah,
didn't pray for their
deserves-
downfall?
But yeah,
But
yeah,
I will
fuck
also be taking Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I
This is
think-
also a good get
That's
for
the
their new
Castilian
fuck.
pronunciation.
Yeah,
This
because
is
like
Barcelona.
it's like a thing under
That
the
shit,
sea.
like I wish they'd go back to the old logo. I hate minimalism in sports, man. It's so fucking annoying.
Which team?
Inter logo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay. Theirs is not
But
the
it used to
most
be-
brand.
But it could have been better.
Some of the logos that have been made that are like super simplistic are awful to look at.
And they're doing the like I'm Inter thing, right?
It's like yeah, I mean that's
Which
kind of
is
cool, you know.
Good.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I remember what's the name? A really good YouTuber, football YouTuber, Maxwell.
yeah,
he,
I'm
like,
familiar
Yes,
with him.
sir.
Yeah, go check him out.
It's like
The two people listening.
anti-art. Like
Exactly.
minimalism these days is like literally anti-art, which is like not
You know
cool.
my favorite football YouTube channel?
No.
Tifo IRL. That's
Yes.
a good one.
Yes, I agree. Yo, Tifo is amazing. Tifo
I
is
love JJ Bull.
Speaking of football channels, there's actually one that I've watched a decent amount. He does like player analysis stuff. Hold on, let me try to find his name though.
He sounds like a boring nerd.
He is like
you,
a
Miles.
Well, he was like
No.
a former like youth coach, I think. It's called
You're
like
cornered.
Pythagoras.
Yeah, no.
And
Fuck,
boots.
shut the fuck up.
I'm
No.
not.
He
clicking on
makes
that.
good shit, man. I'm just saying, he makes good shit.
None of those words were in the Bible.
How about
Okay.
How about he starts basing his opinions off EA Sports? That's what
How
a
about he
real
starts basing
man
his
does.
opinions off my nuts?
You are insane.
But yeah. Moving on, you have Frankfurt at, Tottenham at Frankfurt.
Let's
give me a
go
draw because Tottenham is.
Spurs.
I am
Give me a
going
draw.
Spurs. Yeah.
Tottenham
I picked
taking
Spurs since
it.
Arsenal. I might as well do that.
But yeah, I don't trust. I
Also
don't trust
are
him.
better than Frankfurt.
I
I'll
agree.
say it. I'm not.
I think that's a really bold take. Good job, man.
The liberal
All right, so
media
moving into
will
the
tell
Wednesday
you
slate, you
otherwise,
have
Okay,
Dynamo
man.
Zagreb at I don't know how to say that at Salzburg.
Dynamo Zagreb versus Salzburg.
Yeah, give me Salzburg, I guess.
Yeah.
Can they hold on?
Kinda
This is
think
an
Dynamo
official
might
point to
win.
Champions League to UEFA. Can we please stop putting the fixtures with Salzburg and Leipzig right next to each other? Because it gets fucking confusing. It's like separate them a
Maybe
bit, assholes.
They should not be owned by Red Bull.
Yes,
and
but they're
that would
still right next to
solve
each
the
other.
problem.
No, fuck you.
I had a
'Cause
Red
that
Bull
mean-
today.
That means there's no no Red Bulls New York, so I need that. But moving on, you have Celtic at Leipzig. Give me Celtic.
I am still on the Celtic bandwagon, if you can
I
even
am
call it a
going
bandwagon.
Leipzig.
It's
going
just like
Leipzig
a one
until the
person. You're just on like
conclusion.
a mule right now.
It's just me.
It's just single first. Then you have Milan traveling to London to face Chelsea. Give me Chelsea. I like.
You know what? I think I'm
Draw.
a fan of Mr. Potter, so I'll take Chelsea.
I'll take a draw. Actually, what about
I
you?
picked them to draw earlier against Crystal Palace, but I'm picking them to win against AC Milan.
Wow, that does not make fucking sense. Josh, who do you have in this one?
Shit. This is okay. Fuck, did I just zone out? I think I
you
just
did.
zoned.
Milan at Chelsea.
I'm going Milan.
Okay, so we got all sides of the spectrum here. I like that. Then you have Real facing Shakhtar Donetsk in Madrid.
Yeah, give it to
Real.
Shakhtar.
Real. Okay, man. We get that you don't like Madrid. I
Yeah.
don't like either.
Hey,
I even gave Liverpool their credit. Can we please?
I'm just saying, Shakhtar have a history with Real Madrid.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They do, but
I don't think it's gonna. Is it like a consistent thing, or is it like a once in a while thing where they like randomly win?
I think they're gonna draw.
head to head? It's 4 wins Real, 2 wins Shakhtar Donetsk, and 0 draws. So
more evenly matched than it should be.
yeah,
If they get their first. No, Real Madrid are gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on, you have Copenhagen traveling to Manchester to face Man City. Give me obviously Copenhagen. Obviously,
Yeah, you really can't count out Copenhagen.
never ever, man. Truly, world beaters here. But yeah, give me City. Holland.
Yeah.
Holland. I think I'm gonna bet on that now that I can legally bet. Oh, that's what we're doing next week for sure. I'm bringing that up. My betting escapades.
I
Not
can't
yet.
legally.
Why you bet, man? Like I'll get it.
I'm I'm addicted. That's why. Why else would I? But yeah, give me City. Next, you have Dortmund traveling to Sevilla. Give me Sevilla because Dortmund is dog shit.
I think you're underestimating how bad Sevilla are.
Yeah. Shit, the form has I hate choosing so many draws, but give me a draw, I guess.
I'm going with
I'm going with Dortmund.
Dortmund. Yeah.
No, Dortmund's not good.
Look, man, we gotta support these Bundesliga teams, man.
No, nigga.
Sevilla
Who's
are-
we? You speaking French, nigga?
Sevilla play Atleti soon. That's going to be
Oh.
a fun draw to watch.
That's gonna be a terroristic matchup right there. Like, oh, that's gonna be bad. All right, last 2 matches. Let's finish this up. You have Juve welcoming. How do you say it again? The the colonizer club. The Israeli one.
Maccabi Haifa?
Yeah.
Haifa?
Yeah. UV, please for once do a job.
It's
Please.
Juventus. They're fucking terrorists, man. Like,
Well,
Allegri?
they're playing actual
Allegri?
terrorists. So.
No. Okay. But it's like, look, man. It's like, dude, they've lost and drawn so many games.
I
Like-
still think they're gonna win this one though.
But like, I think they're gonna draw. Like, I have
No.
like, look, there's like zero rationale in like picking Juventus now. They have no like tactical advantage at this point.
Okay,
Like, sure, they have better players,
but-
but it's like they don't even use them properly, and it's like, I don't
I'm
know.
still
It's
picking them to win.
okay, man. I'm gonna go draw. I can't support. You know.
And then you have PSG flying over to Benfica. Give me PSG.
Yeah, Benfica's been great, but PSG, it's PSG.
Yeah.
I think
They kinda,
Mbappe
like,
will score
cooled
the
off a bit.
only goal of the game.
God.
I don't know about that.
I think
Messi's been great, like, so far, man.
He'll
Like, I feel like he's
assist
gonna
it.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I feel like PSG's like hot streak has kind of like cooled down a bit. Like, they're not beating teams by like 5 goals now, but it's still PSG.
Yeah, I'm picking them to win.
So I'm gonna go PSG.
Yeah, give me PSG.
I just don't think it's gonna be like.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
usually
know
don't talk
about
about
one goal.
baseball too much because Leo's bitch ass doesn't want to show up. But really big shout out to Shohei Ohtani. He probably won't win a MVP. Would probably any other season.
It's just
But,
he
yeah.
has another
Judge has,
historical
34
season.
34 homers,
tied the AL home run
34
record.
homers, 94 ribbies, 11 stolen bases, and tonight, absolutely fucking insane. A 2-hitter over 8 innings, only 1 walk in 10 Ks, man. No earned runs. He's
I'll
special.
just
Like-
say 61
Like, teams are
home
like
runs.
willingly like letting him run, which is like kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, but
Speaking of baseball, the Mariners aren't bad,
yeah.
but they
Wait,
And,
haven't
why are you
lost
who's
yet.
even
Mariners?
you know who's even
Wait,
worse?
why are you just like a Seattle fan in general?
Well, I became a Seahawks fan first, and then I just became a fan of the other teams.
Yeah, like
after
what
that.
the fuck? Like you really have the Rockies. You have the Rockies and the Broncos
I've
right
just
there.
been a Seahawks fan,
And you have
then
the
I
Avs.
started getting into
You
other
have
sports.
Fair enough.
So I just stuck
Yeah.
with that. Mostly because, like, when I got into baseball, I was mostly talking to Seahawks fans. And they
Oh,
were all
okay, that
Mariners fans. So I was like, okay, I'll be a Mariners
I'll be
fan.
okay. I mean, that's tough because the Mariners fucking suck, but
They're better than the Rockies.
That's fair.
yeah. I guess. I wish you were a Broncos fan just to like see like your vitriol for how shit they're playing.
I am very pleased with how they're playing.
Yeah, I mean, as a Mets fan, this is like I think I've been to 16 games this season. I've seen some of the coolest moments, and I really do love the Mets for this season. But holy fuck, man! Because I went back to New York for my birthday the other day. I went to the first game against the Marlins, and it's just like why the fuck are we losing to the Marlins? But I just want to say, yeah, really, I love you, Eduardo Escobar. If you ever need anything, you need a place to stay, I got you, man. But yeah, let's
I
go.
really hate Marco Gonzalez.
God.
That was so random.
Well,
Yeah.
he was pitching tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I just
Really
want to
bad
say,
at pitching.
my betting has been horrible today. Like, I had Burrow over 30.5 passing attempts. That one that a couple that really pissed me off today. Like I needed.
bet here. You have to be 21 to do sports betting in Colorado.
Luckily, it's only 18. I was really pissed off
Is
yesterday.
that
'cause
lucky? I
uh,
would argue that's actually bad because
God.
if you couldn't bet, you wouldn't be losing money.
But Pete had
Oh God,
I was so close to winning $90. All Pete Alonso had to do was get one
guys,
hit.
guess what? The Mariners have given up a run and are now losing.
Nice. But I was, oh yeah, what I
Bro,
was
why are
saying
you
earlier,
suffering, man? Why do you choose suffering? That's
just be
interesting.
thankful you're not a Philly. Well, actually, no, you guys might actually be worst. But yeah,
They
the
need
Phillies
to
are
win
just.
2 games. Can they do it?
Oh, so who do you guys play?
Right now we're playing Texas, losing that game.
Like, who are you guys playing next?
Yikes.
Then I believe we've got Oakland coming
So,
into town.
I mean that's not bad.
Yeah, we've got Texas right now finishing up that series. Then we've got the Athletics, and then the Tigers.
Okay, so you guys should make it.
We should, but they've been awful. Like, so bad recently.
Yeah.
We had the really fun blown game when we were up. It was, I think, 10-1, and we lost 10-1 in the 6th the other day against the Royals.
At least I'll follow baseball, so
Or sorry,
you
it was
know, like,
11-2.
feel this pain.
11-2 in the 6th inning, and then they lost that game.
Right,
So-
so that's
Yeah. Well,
like how y'all keep doing this? Like how y'all like blow leads like that?
They're just really bad,
yeah.
but they're going to
all right.
probably be in the
Guys.
playoffs.
I just want to say this to end the pod. A very insightful tweet. After this, we'll stop recording because it's damn near 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So, according to Uber Facts, LeBron James' decision to leave Cleveland and join the Miami Heat was so that even Osama bin Laden's translator, who is being held at Guantanamo Bay's prison, wrote a letter saying, "LeBron James is a very bad man. You should apologize to the city of Cleveland."
Dude, that is
ridiculous. With that extremely poetic letter, we're going to end this episode, probably the worst one yet. You know, just keep lowering the bar. And, yeah, I love you guys.
I actually hate the listeners.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's...
Yeah. And, fuck
Damn,
like
what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. I'll say it.
God. White man, I feel like most of our listeners are minorities, so you're kind of cementing.
Are they? The only person I know that listens is Ethan. Who is
Well, I know my
Oh.
grandma listens, and
Oh.
Ryan Garcia.
Sorry,
wow.
I
Oh,
apologize to your grandmother. I did not know she was a listener.
She's actually, I think she's the most avid listener. She texts me after each episode, be like, yeah. So.
I still have.
Yeah, sorry, Grandma.
Episode.
Well, me and Josh have to get to editing this. So, yeah, love you guys. Miles hates you guys.
Yeah.
I hate
See you
the
next
Mariners
week.
more, though.
All right.
All right, man.